Vanakkam Behindwoods நேயர்களே. I am sitting next to somebody who's sorted. You don't find sorted celebrities, even if it's offensive, I'm sorry. Parvathy is somebody who knows why she's wearing a thicker eyeliner or why a scene demands the actress to cry. So she knows what she's doing, and the command over the craft is amazing. Thank you so much for giving your time. Parvathy, what is this thing with you where, your off-screen persona is as beautiful as what I get to see on screen?
Dude, that's a lot of flattery. I don't know how to react to that. I want to say that I'm not a sorted person in real life. I'm as messed up as any of you are. But as an actor, I can't help it. I have to. I can't afford to be messed up. And my characters don't let me become messed up because it's my job, it's my responsibility to represent them with complete and utmost honesty. So I have to do that. But I don't know, in real life, I think everything since I've started working, I think all the 17 girls have had effect on me in who I am. So if at all I have something really good or something really progressive in me, I've learned from them.
Poo Pathamodu, we realized, okay, this girl can act. Marian Pathamodu, this girl is bold and beautiful. And after watching Charlie, I pity the ones who haven't watched it. She is like one of the progressive actors around. So what ignites you to pick a role?
To create, simply that. I think life is just easier when you have one agenda, or why you're in an artistic field is to create. And why do I want to create? It's because when we create something, we provoke people to think and change, or at least reflect on who they are and what they are. And I think art is the biggest tool for us to be entertained, to be happy, to improve our quality in life, and also for the society to become better as we go forward. So my only agenda if it's about picking a particular role, of course it is about choosing a family. Each movie I do, I try to choose the right family for myself, because you spend about 70 to 80 days with about 150 people. Every single day you see their faces. There are, like, we're talking about 150 people with different perspectives and egos and everything. So to work there and with a synergy and pure intention, it's a very tough thing to do. It's a very risky scenario. So I try choosing a good family for myself where we can together create something beautiful.
Lovely. When Kamal sir put you on Uttama Villain, I realized, okay, he's somebody who knows to get the knack of the right talent on board. Tell us about that phenomenon called Kamal.
Kamal sir definitely is a phenomenon, because I think I remember speaking at the audio launch of Uttama Villain, and we had seen KB sir's a written letter about him as to who Kamal sir is as an actor. And I remember one particular line just stuck to me. What KB sir said is that as a student of cinema, as a student of arts, he has been so keen that he's observed, he's questioned, he's understood, he's begged, and he's commanded all kinds of information and knowledge. And I am not saying I'm like that, but for me, information is everything. Knowledge is everything. Information is garbage. And from that, if you have to sift through and find knowledge and be who you are, for me, that's everything. And to find an actor and a creator like Kamal sir who does that and has been doing that for his entire life, I think that's an idol that you need to have. Not necessarily to replicate what he's been doing, but at least the intention of why he's an artist. See, he's got a kick out of this. Has a great life because he loves creating, and he gets a psychological kick. It's not like he wants, of course he wants a movie to be a hit or flop, but ideally, or the base instinct, definitely I assume, is to enjoy the process of creation. And for me, I want that, and I realized if I want that, I have to learn, I have to be a really good student.
One last question before people get restless. Malayalam cinema has become like my party's house. Lot more intense and soulful. I would rate it higher than any other regional films as of now. How do you see that?
I think each nativity brings their own element to it. I think there is a certain idea of watching cinema. In Kannada, when I have gone, they don't want to go into a pit and think. They want to forget their life, and that takes more precedence than feeling something whole new. Like when we see generally we see love stories, we see family dramas and all this, because that's what we can connect to without thinking too much. Suddenly we are giving you a newsroom thriller, and we say your family audience cannot watch it. Why? Who decides that, right? So I think we have such set agendas and categorizations we need to break, so that a person can have all kinds of emotional growth through watching films. And I think Malayalam cinema is trying to break that. It also went through a phase of aping Telugu and Tamil cinema at one point, with lots of jatang dances and all that. And also at that time, I've seen in Kannada and Telugu some really soulful film coming. I think it's a cycle. It just keeps coming and going as to how society is evolving. I think what we see in cinema is not separated from what's happening in society. It's a reflection of how the society is changing.
You don't endorse projects and you don't attend needless functions. I love you for that. Thank you so much for your time. That was Godzilla trailer in between.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much.
Amy Jackson பத்தி
எனக்கே அவ்வளோ உண்மைகள் தெரியாது. என்ன பிரச்சனைனா அவங்க கிட்ட நான் பேசி ஒரு குட் மார்னிங்கை கன்வே பண்ணுறதுக்கே 3/4 மணி நேரம் ஆகுது.